Namaskar. Welcome to Soul Connections in Awakening with Brahmakumaris. Welcome, sister.
Thank you so much. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Sister, I wanted to talk to you on one subject, success and jealousy.
Oh.
Well, I don't know whether success is hard work or success is your fate, your luck, your destiny, or and also jealousy.
First and foremost important is what is success for me. Then will come the factor of jealousy, whether it's me jealous of someone or someone jealous of me. But first and foremost, what is success for me?
Success is very simple in different businesses. Like for an actor, his film should run. He should do well. A hotelier, his hotel's chain should do well. And finally, name, fame and money.
Right.
So it is not, success is different for others. Maybe people like me, who are very few, who have a different idea about success. But generally success is the same for everybody.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, whether I check myself every day or whether I check myself at the end of a particular phase in my life, for me to be able to say I am successful, is my business and balance sheet and my status and social symbol the only parameter?
Yes, today, yes. If a successful actor, his film should do well. So he's a successful actor. Nothing else for him.
Yeah. So we're talking about a successful actor, a successful businessman, a successful doctor. We would talk rather about a successful person, a successful being.
Don't you call a successful actor a successful person?
I don't know, because success itself, the word, we understand that it makes you feel, why does anybody want to be successful? Why would you want to be successful in your films? What does it give you?
Happiness.
Happiness. So then the criteria would have to be checked, that is the successful actor, businessman, doctor happy?
Well, they can say I'm successful but not happy.
So, but we said we wanted success to be happy.
Not necessarily happy. Maybe I gave you a wrong answer, but one person wants to be successful at any cost.
Yeah, but
even at the cost of losing his happiness. I want to be successful.
No, not at the cost of losing his happiness. It's just that I thought that when I'm successful, I will be happy. I thought when the world will appreciate me,
I'll be happy.
I thought that when I will be at a so-called level in society and everybody will respect. My definition of respect, happiness was all based on outer things. I was looking only for those. Everyone, every human being is looking for happiness, respect, love. Just like we were looking for these things in stimulants, then we started looking for these things in achievements. That if I reach so and so position, I will be happy. And so it became very important to be successful.
You mean to say an actor who is not successful is not unhappy?
Is not unhappy.
He is necessary. He can be happy also?
He can be happy.
No.
And is it necessary that a person who is professionally successful will always be happy?
See, at least he's successful. Here he is not successful and unhappy.
Successful. We can just say he's doing very well professionally.
That is success. That's called success.
Success is when I am happy.
That is because I said so. You said, what do you feel after being successful? I said, yes, I'll be happy. It's just
It's not I will be happy if I'm successful. It's just that I wanted to be successful so that I will be happy. It's like
it can't be individual, that I just want to be successful.
Yeah.
And
yes,
is it necessary to give an answer, say why?
I just have to stop and ask myself, why am I craving for success? How does it matter if I'm not successful? Why am I doing so much to be successful? What am I going to get out of it? What's the answer?
My talent, appreciated.
Appreciated. Why do I want appreciation?
Yeah, you come back to happiness again.
You
I have
come
no
back
other
to
word.
appreciation. Why do you want appreciation? Why do you want acceptance? Why do you want
Name,
name and fame? Because those are the stimulants which I think will make me happy, respected, loved, and then I will feel contented. So the whole flow of energy was going from outside in. When I get all these things, I will be happy. And spirituality teaches us flow of energy is inside out. It's not that those things are not important. They are. Each one to his own, where he wants to reach professionally.
But not being successful, your film's not doing well, makes you unhappy, that is for sure.
Not necessary.
Maybe 1 in billions.
Nothing. We've just understood that one aspect of my life is outside, in my action, and one aspect of my life is inside, in my feelings. And the two are independent. And if I have to provide a connectivity, then it's not that my actions create my feelings or my actions influence my feelings, but my feelings influence my action. Which means if I am successful, not necessarily I will be happy. But if I am happy, big time chances of me being successful.
In a business?
Why not? If somebody is stress-free...
How can you say big time?
See, if someone is stress-free, absolutely calm, composed, no fear, no insecurity, no jealousy of people around, beautiful relationships with everyone, absolutely in control of thoughts and feelings, always positive, will they not be successful professionally?
Can we label this kind of a person as a nice man?
Everyone's nice, but yes, a very empowered, stable
Human being.
and in charge of their selves, and therefore very beautiful relationships. It will start like this: in charge of themselves, therefore very beautiful relationships, and therefore whatever they will do will work out well. And yet at the same time, their feelings are not dependent on what they will do. So in case what they will do doesn't work out to be the way they wanted it to be, it still remains the same.
See, he can be successful in making friends in the film industry, making a film on time, and if he's a businessman, he can make a good product and all his staff is happy. But the product, the end, the film should be a hit, or that product of a manufacturer should be a hit or a successful. How can you say that?
See, it's very important that when I'm doing my business, if I am happy, contented, and then doing my business, whether it's a profession or it's a business. One, anybody who's contented and powerful inside will work ethically. One is definite. They will always work ethically. Second, people will love to work with this kind of a person because you're sending the right energy to everyone. So people will love to be around this kind of a person. So automatically you're attracting, whether it's clients, whether it's your team in your office, whether it's patients if you're a doctor, whether it's customers if you're a shopkeeper, whether it's students if you're a teacher, automatically you're attracting energy towards yourself because your energy is in harmony. It's very simple. And whatever work you do it with absolute confidence because your state of being is not dependent on the result of the business. So positive energy, as the thought, so will be the destiny. And yet at the same time, just in case it doesn't work out that way, you still remain motivated,
Stable.
and stable, and so you have the right energy to try again the next time.
You have the right energy but no money left.
Oh, don't worry. It never ever happens like that. Never. You still have to find one person who's working with absolute clean, pure energy and is not successful outside. They'll have more than they ever wanted.
Then why do some actors go after a person who's not ethical or who's not a nice person as described by you, but still that man is successful?
See, we're not saying that if you're not stable inside, you cannot be successful outside. We're just saying if you're stable inside, there's no way you will not be successful outside.
No, you said...
And most important is, your definition and your parameters of success are different. What does success mean to you? An X amount of balance sheet? So-and-so designation in society?
You doing well in the business you chose.
And you doing well in whatever you chose.
Doing well here?
Yeah, because finally you want to be contented. Today we're meeting so many people who've achieved more than they wanted. But at the end of the day, oh, there's some vacuum inside.
There are quite a few people I know who are sick, who are not well, but they're very successful in business.
Yeah, they are.
They are having hypertension, they are having heart attacks, they have all the diseases in the world,
No,
and they
it's
can't
not-
enjoy
yeah,
life fine.
Even
But
diseases,
they are successful.
but also they have a lot of issues in their relationships.
Yeah, because of the psychosomatic diseases, they have lot of issues in the
Relationships.
100%.
Emotionally, they're going through quite a turbulent time. Balance sheet is very good.
Here I agree, that I know.
So then I have to choose what is my definition of success. And once I understand that, then I know that yes, outside things do matter. They are important. But finally, I've achieved the inside before even going into the outside. Rather than running after the outside to achieve the inside. This dynamic was wrong all this time when we said, when I achieve this, then I will be happy. And it was, I am happy, now working into achieving everything.
So if I work this way, the way you're saying here from myself, so you're making a good foundation.
And which is independent, not dependent on the result of the achievement.
Whether you are successful in business, money-wise or not.
Yeah.
But still, one thing is guaranteed, that you'll be a popular person if you're a nice person, but because people might come to you and say, I'll take money later from you, but I want to work with
You
you.
basically have good flow of energy everywhere around.
Yeah, there are certain film producers and directors and actors who, there are a lot of people who would love to work free for them.
Absolutely.
They'll say, sir, we'll take it later from you.
Yeah. So now, first and foremost, I define for myself what is my definition of success. That solves a lot of problems. Lot of problems. And then what you said about people being jealous becomes very, very easy to handle.
Do you know, jealousy is so common today, and not only common, it's at its peak, because out of jealousy people can murder a successful man. Out of jealousy they can use tantric by what are these called, black magic guys, and malign and use send wrong news to media.
Defame people.
Defamed by sending wrong news to media. And I've seen people who celebrate when somebody else's business flops.
Yeah. So now I need to understand first, if I am the one who's experiencing jealousy. First, let me be aware that I'm experiencing jealousy. That's very important. We should be able to check our thoughts and see that yes, I am getting uncomfortable by seeing someone else, their achievements, their popularity, their whatever, wherever they have reached in life. It's giving me some kind of discomfort. Now, when I can see my discomfort, then I just step back and I see what is the cause of this discomfort. Why am I being uncomfortable when I'm seeing someone else do something well? Start answering myself. 1, I haven't achieved what they have achieved. 1 point, which everyone will agree, even though it's difficult to say it to yourself. But the reason is only that I haven't achieved what they have achieved. Second, I want to achieve what they have or more than that. And why do I want to achieve? Because I want to be happy. And I thought happiness is in achievement. I want to achieve because I have seen that when someone achieves, they get people's acceptance and appreciation. I want that because it's only when I'm appreciated I feel good. It's only these thoughts which start making me feel uncomfortable seeing someone else achieve. There's otherwise no reason. Each one of us is on a journey. Each one of us is creating energy and creating our destiny. Why is there a question of comparison? Only because I want to get what you have got. And actually, I don't want to get your bank balance. I want to get that happiness that you have got, which I think you must have got because you achieved all that. And what I have forgotten in this process is that I can be happy and contented with what I have achieved. This is a forgotten reality. And that is the only reason that I'm creating this disturbance looking at you. Now, ironically, what will happen? That actually I was stable. Actually, I was already happy. But because seeing your achievement, I started creating this disturbance called jealousy. Now I will lose my happiness.
For sure.
100%. So I have not lost my happiness because I haven't achieved what you have got,
to,
but I have lost my happiness
because I see you
and get uncomfortable. And then after getting uncomfortable, I say I want to achieve that because I want to be happy.
But basically, doing so many episodes with you, somewhere I think that you don't need anything to be happy.
Yeah, that is very true. But you know something, this is a very beautiful thing. Actually, you need to do nothing to be happy.
Yes.
But you need to take care of certain things so that you don't lose what you have. It's just that. Happiness is here. It's already there. My relationships, my love is already here. Its contentment is there. I have to do nothing. But I have to take care that I don't do certain things because of which this gets depleted. I'm already stable, but the minute I look at your achievement and I start creating, I should have got this, if I would have had this, I would be happy, people would love me, now nobody loves me, everyone loves them, I have done so much, yet they got everything. When this counter starts ticking like this, then my happiness is diminished. And when this is happening, I think it is because of you. But it's not because of you. It's the commentary that I chose looking at you with your achievements and your popularity. And the more I run this commentary, the more my energy depletes. The more it depletes, the lesser effort I am able to put in my work, and the lesser will be my achievement because now my energy is gone all wrong. And yet, the more I want to be like you. So it becomes again a vicious cycle. If I could just stop myself and say, okay, they've achieved this, I want to achieve here, and not create a single thought about you, then all my energy would be focused on my work. But we want to compare with other people and get what they have got.
You wouldn't believe me. Well, I didn't believe that when a tantric I met. You know what he said? He said, people come and pay me money for what? I said, for success. He said, no. 95% people come to me and say that, see that the other person is a failure. Don't worry about my success.
Absolutely.
See how he can fall.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that.
Absolutely.
Till now, I used to think that you go to a tantric for your success. But he says, let anything happen to me. Let me lose the elections. Let me lose this business. But see that fellow, tell me how much will you charge to see that he loses election or his film flops. See that this fellow's film doesn't get a good release and good proper business.
I had heard a very little story. There were these two men walking in the jungle and suddenly there was a tiger after them. And both of them started running and the tiger is after them. And then one of them stops and opens his bag and starts wearing his shoes. So the other guy says, do you think by wearing shoes you'll run faster than the tiger? He says, no, faster than you.
I'll be running faster than you.
That's all. This is stimulant. This is stimulant. That your failure means I will be successful. And that's why you said they're going to use these kind of means. Because I keep on comparing myself to other people. You see, if you're successful, then everybody loves you. And you get everyone's appreciation. And then because you get it, I thought I don't get it. Because we thought always only one person is right. So if I cannot move higher, at least I can pull you
Pull
lower.
the other person down.
So automatically if you get pulled lower, then automatically I'm higher. And then I will get people's appreciations. So instead of focusing on pulling myself up, it's easier to focus on pulling others down. But what I didn't realize that while pulling others down, what's the energy that I created? And this energy pulls me down. And I really don't have the power to pull someone else down. But my own energy can pull only one person down.
Myself.
I have this energy and I have a choice how I want to use it. Either to pull myself up or get myself down. This is a choice that we can make. But we'll be able to make this choice only if we are focusing on our journey, irrespective of looking
Here and there.
here and there. If someone criticizes us, let's say we are the other side, not that we are jealous of someone, but we are the ones whom someone else is jealous of us. Even that becomes difficult to handle in relationships. And that seems to be a very common thing today. You know, because everyone's achieving so much, everyone's doing well. But then with that we create the thought that people are jealous of me. Now, if someone is jealous of me, let's say you are doing very well, and I am jealous of you. Now, how should you be able to look at me? What understanding could you have about me?
If you're not doing well?
Whatever. Jealousy has nothing to do with how well people are doing. It's just an emotion that I create because of my own inferiority.
Jealousy creates hatred, no?
Yeah. So suppose I am jealous of you. How can you think about me and how should you think about me?
How can or how should? How should, I don't know. But it's very normal to hit that person and say, I mean, why does he feel so jealous of me?
Yeah, but now just detach and look at the same situation again. I am jealous of you. So what am I going through?
Pain.
Pain. How
Rest.
am I feeling?
Sleepless nights.
How am I feeling inside?
Weak, pain, hurt.
Weak, pain, hurt,
Rejected.
rejected,
Hating God.
bitter.
Hating God and circumstances and everybody.
So how do you think I am inside?
Upset.
Very, very ill. Again we come back to I am very, very ill.
Not stable at all.
Should you hate me more?
Oh, you come back to the relationship with mother-in-law and daughter.
Should you hate me more now? I have enough of it.
Okay, you mean to say I should be compassionate towards you.
It's just
And I should understand that here is a sick person who's not well or unstable.
pain. Here is this soul who's not realizing their own worth. Here is this soul who's not recognizing that they already have everything that they want and they are in pain. And that's why they're creating this kind of energy about me. That is why they're criticizing me to other people.
So empathize.
Empathize, they are in so much pain.
So, but usually one feels very proud by sympathizing, you know. Oh, poor chap.
But when someone is jealous of us, we don't sympathize with them.
But when he's down, low in business,
Here it's nothing. Jealousy has nothing to do with where you stand in business. Two people could be very, very high. No one in the world is around, anywhere around them as far as their business is concerned. And yet they can create jealousy. And a person could be nowhere and yet not be jealous of the person higher than him. Jealousy is not in proportion to the bank balance. Jealousy is just in proportion to the soul's strength. It's nothing to do with, oh, you're so rich and this is how I am and that's why I'm jealous of you. Not at all. It just depends on how much emotional strength I have. Someone who's very strong inside and very contented, they'll never be jealous of anyone. Even if they've reached nowhere in terms of, even if they've reached you yourself. Yeah.
I've never been jealous. I don't even know the meaning.
Yeah, because you're focused on your journey.
And I'm happy without working.
Yeah.
People say you're such a talented actor. Why don't you do films? Why don't you work? You've got a great voice, this, that. I said, I'm happy and contented. The day I feel like doing, I'll do it.
Yeah, but now to feel that same happiness and contentment, even if other people around us are sending us a different kind of energy. It's very important. One is, if there are people around us who are getting disturbed, one, we should not let our stability get affected. But that will only happen with the understanding that they are in pain. I cannot get angry with them. And I definitely cannot afford to hate them because they are in pain. And I do not want that energy of pain to start affecting me. And so that the energy of pain doesn't affect me, I cannot afford to create a single negative thought.
So finally, I think that the person you described, that a person who's ethical, happy, contented, and does everything with love, he is liked by other people. And when I answered that in spite of his failure in business, there'll be a lot of people love to work with him even for free, or maybe they'll say we'll take money from you some other time later.
Yeah, but most important is that when we are successful in the external, whatever parameters we have in our profession, let's take care that negative energy around doesn't start influencing us. Otherwise, our internal success will get affected.
But negative energy does influence, because I have seen it, that I have been a victim of black magic myself.
One is if someone resorts to these kind of means, and one is just their jealousy, just their criticism, just their backbiting. I have to understand that I am on the truth. I know what I'm doing, and even if the whole world has got together to talk about it and to say wrong things about what I'm doing, it doesn't matter. I am not here to prove anything to the world, because my happiness is not dependent on other people's acceptance. You mean to say, let the world speak anything it wants? Let the newspapers say anything they want? Let the media say all one, and you stand alone like a rock? If you know that you are on the right, then you don't need to go down to justify and prove anything. Never ever we need to prove anything to anyone.
And if you do not prove, then you also then people will start believing that the media is right, the people are right.
How does it matter what people believe and what people think about us?
Why not?
Finally, the truth is only here. It matters only when my happiness is dependent on what people think about me.